Sometimes justice is served right on the spot without any delay. And we have one such story. This particular story is coming right to you from out of Michigan. Apparently, a young man decided to go to a Michigan church and attempted to shoot it up. There was one problem. The parishioners there wasn't going to go down without a fight. And sure enough, they did. Now, there were a whole bunch of children at this event, and he had gone there before with his mom, this individual, and things seemed to be okay. The pastor said he had had conversation with him, and he was struggling mentally with some things. He had been hearing voices. That would have been a red flag, by the way. He had heard voices all the time. And then one day, my boy decided to show up to this church. And this is the scene from the inside, because apparently when he came in, he was firing. One children. He's shooting right now.
Come on, everybody to the back. Please, everybody come to the back. Come to the back. John, they gotta come. They gotta come. Come on. Come on.
Kudos to the adults for keeping the kids' heads down and running away.
That's a good idea.
He's in the building. Now, that's what the video showed, okay? Now, what happened on the outside was a whole nother situation. You see, it takes a while for police to get anywhere. And so, what happened was they decided they was not going to wait on authorities. They was just not going to do it. So what happened was this. Investigators responded to the Cross Point Community Church in Wayne, Michigan on Sunday, 22nd of June, after getting reports that a white male suspect wearing camouflage clothing and a tactical vest was seen grabbing guns from his vehicle. Okay. Robert Kelly, who's the pastor, tells People Browning was the son of the woman, like I said, who had attended church, although she was not a member, while she was attending on a weekly and monthly basis. I don't know. Again, this is a whole nother conversation about how the church is run, a place membership and all. Anyway, she was an attendee. Browning attended the church about 3 times last year. When he began going, Kelly said he was there most recently in February. Wayne police said Browning did not have any prior interaction with the law enforcement, and he did not have a criminal record, adding that investigations incoming might have been suffering from a mental crisis. That's what the pastor said too. The problem is he showed up to the wrong church. A parishioner was driving a truck. They say now it was possibly the elder that was driving a truck, and hit the suspect before security officials engaged with Browning outside the entrance of the church. Now, again, you show up to a facility, probably more likely assuming that these will be people that you can just push over. I suspect that the fact that he had sat down with the pastor, had conversations, he knew he was having mental issues, but he probably had a plan long before, because he was probably gauging whether these were docile, simple, soft people, whether he could take advantage of it. And apparently he thought, I'm going to take it. I feel froggy. I am about to jump. He didn't jump far. Remember Frogger? He didn't play Frogger enough when he was younger. A member of the security team then allegedly shot and killed Browning. Now, this is what I would say is the better ending. You come with the intention to harm many lives, over 50, kids included. No better fitting end than having you get a twofold piece of justice: the truck and then some sleeping pills. Now, hear me out. Y'all might think we're being violent, but anybody willing to go to a location where children are to instigate harm, I really have no sympathy with what happens to you after that. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Those are innocents. Say you did have a problem with the pastor or even someone in the church. What in the world do the kids have to do with this, bro? What? In any case, the pastor had said too that he wasn't seeing any signs. But dude, if you said that you had seen him and heard, and he said he'd been hearing voices, that should have been your red flag to say, anytime you see this person even remotely, don't come here. I know y'all might say, well, why are you turning people away? For safety? We have kids there. This is what the Wayne Police said. We are grateful for the heroic actions of the church members and staff members who undoubtedly saved many lives and prevented a large-scale mass shooting. The investigation for now is ongoing. The shooter, for those who are wondering, is an interesting individual to say the least, having either a borderline type of issue with the people there or not, we don't know. Whether his mom was a providing issue maker in that, we don't know. Whether he had problems with his mom and decided to take it out on people, we don't know. But right now, Brian Browning is dead. He was offed in the commission of a crime that would have resulted in the life being extinguished of multiple children. Now, say what you want about the response of the teams there, about the church there, but this is the apt response for a threat, especially when it comes to protecting the most vulnerable and innocent ones in the world. As for this individual, I wish he had gotten help. I wish that the pastor had done more, but he didn't. I wish that the pastor had alerted somebody to something, but he didn't. I wish that maybe the mother had done more, but she didn't either. The better part of this is that there were young lives saved, and the people who were adult there took care of the situation exponentially well. Not every time that you report something to the police are they going to get there in time. It would be efficient for us to know how to handle certain situations until they get there. The idea is to mitigate damage and save lives if an event like this happened. It behooves us to know how. By any means necessary, we need to know how. So my applause goes out to this particular church body for what they did, who they protected, and how they acted. Condolences to the mom for losing a son, but at the same time, there should have been measures taken on her side to get this boy some help. That didn't seem to. Maybe that's what her thought was, that she was going to the church to get him help. Maybe she thought by inviting him to this place that these people might have offered some sort of a reprieve, some help, some aid. But if a conversation is all it had and you did nothing more than to explain them voices and that's all you did, and nothing raised a flag for you, then maybe you weren't trying to offer help. You maybe thought that the little that you do would do something. Unfortunately, it didn't. Thankfully, nothing more came of it other than I think possibly the rumor is one person got hit in the leg. Thank goodness for the brave attitudes and behaviors of the people that acted that day. Otherwise, this would be a mass casualty, and we'd be reading about this man being alive still awaiting jury and testing in jail. Right now, one less perp on the street, especially one willing to attack children. Do you think that they acted accordingly? You think that the church people did what was supposed to be done? Would you do the same thing in your situation? Or would you wait for the police to show up, not knowing whether or not they'd show up in time and risk the many lives of the children being lost? Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section below. I have a suspicion that we'll be hearing some more about this individual in the next coming days, and what we may find out will be quite disturbing. As soon as we know, though, we'll let you know.